piece of white paper and a black pencil. Throw in an eraser and you have the essentials, the bare essentials for the creation of a portrait, for the creation of a work of art. There's no way you can hide with these simple materials. If it goes wrong, it's going to go very, very visibly wrong. But if you get it right, you'll end up with a drawing of simple and sublime power. Black polychrome pencil, white paper, that's it. No half-tone paper here. No white pencils to help you create form and to help you create highlight. Everything, all the form, all the sense of power of the face must be created with one pencil alone. Your only enemy is fear. Fear of making a strong statement. Fear of making mistakes. If you make strong, decisive marks, their impact will be self-evident. Immediately, you will see whether your statement corresponds to the reality or not. If you make weak, inconsequential marks with your pencil, it's sometimes very difficult to see if these visual statements are correct or not. Bold, decisive strokes of the pencil will lend vitality and strength to your drawing. Whenever there's an opportunity to be bold, don't hesitate, go for it. Try to get the same impact with your pencil as you would if you were using pen and ink, but draw with the quiet assurance that if things go wrong, you can always erase. There is no shame in using an eraser. In fact, you can use your eraser as a tool to draw with. The artist in this portrait is sitting very low in his chair and he's looking up at his model. It's quite a tricky angle to draw from, but if you can get it right, you can endow your model with a tremendous sense of natural authority. In our mind's eye, we are used to seeing people at the same level as ourselves. We are not used to seeing people from this angle. This means you have to actually be very faithful to what you're seeing rather than what your mind is telling you to draw. The level of the ear, as you see there, is very low. The top of the ear goes across well under the eye. Normally, if you're looking at someone or drawing someone at the same level as you, the top of the ear would level off at around the eyebrow or just under the eyebrow. Throughout the drawing, let the key word be courage. Be strong. Make strong marks. Especially when you're drawing shadow, go for it. You have to, with this cross-hatching technique, be prepared to be courageous. You've got to look, you've got to make a decision, and you've got to put it down. If you don't get it quite right, no need to panic. There's always the eraser. Basically, the artist is using left to right diagonal strokes to suggest volume and shadow, but he will change the direction of his strokes in particular areas to suggest particular forms. Later in the drawing, you'll see how the artist really lets rip when he's drawing the upper body and the clothes. Here, he's constructing the face, and it's a more delicate area. But at every opportunity, he uses lively strokes. He tries to inject each line with life and energy. I am a line. Do not dilute me. I have vitality. Let me speak. Let me create movement. Let me create form. Do not smudge me. Allow me to move on the paper. Allow me to speak. Allow me to create form. Allow me to be bold and strong. Allow me to create art. I am a line. White paper, black pencil. It costs nothing, and yet it is the basis for everything. Master this simple sketching technique, and you have in your hands the fundamentals. From there, you can go on to explore pastel, watercolor, acrylic, and oil. But you have to learn to draw before you even think about color, before you even think about paint. White paper, black pencil.